Hi kids, it's Mr. Biter here.
Mr. Ebsary here.
And we have kind of a weird camera angle on this because we're going to be showing you about the music staff here. Well, Mr. Ebsary is going to be teaching me. But this is for third grade, and it's the most important things you're going to learn that's going to help you with recorder. We're going to be handing out recorders in the next week, and so you're going to want to do well with that. So Mr. Ebsary, what are we going to learn today here?
So our first, the most important step as we start into recorder is being able to read the notes on the staff, right? And there's the first songs that we're going to play are going to use 3 notes. So our goal today is to conquer 3 notes, to always be able to tell what those notes are when we see them. Okay.
So what's a staff? You said the notes on a staff. What are you talking about?
Yeah, the staff, of course, is this collection of 5 lines, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 lines, and we also have this fancy symbol right here called the treble clef, and this helps us find what notes are what on our.
Are we always going to see that for recorder?
Always in recorder, we'll always see this.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe in 4th grade you might start playing another instrument and you might see something different, but for now we're only using this one. Okay. So we have our 5 notes on the staff, and we in between these lines. These 5 lines of our staff. We have lines and spaces, right? We got little spaces in between the lines. So you could have your note that goes right on the line. For example, this go right on the line, or it could go in the space. It could go on this line, or in the next space. This one, or the space, right? All the way up the staff. These are all different notes. Okay.
I have to learn all those?
Well, the nice thing is on this, our first step, no, we just have 3.
Okay.
And I'll tell you what those notes are. The first one that we're going to learn is a G. Okay, and our G happens on the 2nd line. So we're going to count from the bottom. Here's the first line, 1, 2. Here, any note that's with the line that goes right through it is a G. Okay, so Mr. Biter, would you put a note right onto our line here? A G.
Like this? Like setting on it?
Nope.
Like a shelf?
Nope. We're going to make sure the line goes right through the middle.
Oh, okay.
Of our note.
Okay, so like that?
Yeah, there you have it.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's our G.
So this is a G. It sits right there on that 2nd line. And actually, this G is especially easy to find on our treble clef, because if you notice this clef, it kind of looks like a G, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. It's got
bit.
this part. This kind of looks like a G.
Yeah.
This part goes in like that, and then.
Yeah. This treble clef is also known as the G clef, and where this little plus sign happens, this little cross, that indicates the G. There you have it. Okay. So there's our G. We also are going to need to learn the A, and our A happens on the 2nd space. So we're going to count from the bottom. Here's 1 space, 2 spaces, and that's where our A sits, right in between the lines. Mr. Biter, would you put a note on that A?
Can I put it like? No, I shouldn't put it smushed against it.
No, let's
Can
put
I
it
go like this.
Yep, there it is. We want to make sure it's flat.
Okay.
There's our A. Notice it sits right in between the lines. The 3rd note, well, let's review. What note was this one?
Okay, so whenever he asks me a question, I'm gonna delay a little bit and hope that you get the answer before I do. So always race me. Okay, so ask the question again.
Here we go. What note was this one?
A G.
You got it. G. And then we just learned this one is
A.
A. You got it. Okay.
G-A.
G-A, and our last one is B. And the B happens on the 3rd line. The 3rd line. So let's count up. 1, 2, 3. We go over it. That note's got to sit right on that line. Right. The line goes right through the middle of it. There it is. There's our B. Okay? So how about I'll point to a note, and I want you to say it. Okay?
Okay.
Here we are. How about
B. Hopefully you beat me.
How about
B.
Aha. I tried to trick you.
Same one.
Here we go. How about this one?
A. You beat me? G.
Mm-hmm. One more.
G.
Okay.
Okay.
Great. So what's important to know is whenever a note is on the line or in the space, that means well, it doesn't matter what the note looks like so long as it's on the right spot of the staff. So for example, we could say how about you've got a heart here. You've got a heart. Of course, you wouldn't see a heart on your music staff, but if you did, and it sat right here on this line, what note would you play?
You'd play a G still,
A G,
right? Because it's still on the second line, 1, 2. So it'd still be a G, but we wouldn't see that.
No, you wouldn't see that, but we can practice
Doesn't matter.
recognizing the notes where they happen on the staff. How about this one? We got a diamond. I wonder if you'd ever see a diamond. Probably not, but say we did, and we put it right here. What note would that one be?
This was G, A, that was B.
B. Very nice. Okay.
On the third line.
How about a rectangle? Why not? Okay, we can slide this. How about let's replace that one.
A.
A. You got it. Okay. How about we take these off? And I'm going to put some down for you, some notes down, and I want you to say it as fast as you can. Okay. Hopefully, you're beating Mr. Biter. Ready?
A.
Mm-hmm.
G was on a line.
It's on the line. Good guess.
Oh, yeah, I remember this thing. That told me where the G was. That's the second line. So this one is B. B, B,
Got it.
B.
Got it.
G. I got that one. A. G.
You got it.
B.
B. Very nice. Hopefully you're beating Mr. Biter, or at least getting the hang of it and agreeing with him. All right. So now, if you ever saw a note like this on the music staff, you would know that this is a whole note, right? It's got no stems. It's empty, right? But not all the notes that we play are whole notes. But it still doesn't matter what the note looks like. We just have to tell what line and space it is on so we can identify which one it is. So, for example, I'm going to start putting down some stems. Okay, so let's go with this note. What note is this one?
That's an A.
On our space. Yep, our A. Now, if I put a stem coming off of it, like you might see on your sheet music, it still is an A, right?
Even though like this goes across the line or anything like
Yeah,
that?
doesn't matter.
Only the note head. This is the note head, right? So only the note head tells us what the letter name is.
Right.
Okay.
So let's say, what if we put it down here? Does that change anything?
You didn't move that, so it's still an A, right?
Exactly.
How about if we have it like this, like a lollipop?
Where's the note head? A.
It's still A.
Still an A. Okay, great. So let's see. I'm going to put some down for you. I'm going to try to trick you with some weird-looking note stems. Okay, let's go here. Like that. Things that you would never see on your music, but we can just do it for kicks here.
Oh,
I'm gonna keep on going. We got some more, right? No, let's have that one comes right off the top.
Oh, and I have to get all these in order?
Okay, yeah. Would you try saying these in order? Okay.
Do we always go this way?
Of course, yep. We always read from the left to the right, just like a book.
Okay, so you see if you can say all 4 of them before I do. Ready? G, B, A, B.
G A B A. Very nice.
G, B,
G B
A, B.
Excuse me. Yep. You got it. Nice. Nice. Okay, great. Let's see. What else can we try? How about let's put this down. What if you had 2 stems? Does that change anything? What do you think?
No, I'm only looking at the note head. I don't care about the stems.
Exactly. We're still looking at the note head, which means that this is.
I could give it like a hairy afro or something like that. Doesn't matter. The note head still tells me it's an A, Mr. Nefsari.
Yep, that's an A. Okay, so these 3 notes are so important as you're starting off with our recorder because, again, these are the 3 notes that we'll need to play our first songs. Okay, let's
first 3 songs.
Our first 3 songs.
All 3 songs only use these 3 notes. So if you get these 3 really, really well, you're gonna know all. You're gonna be able to figure out all 3 songs.
That's right. Let's put out. We'll do a couple more here just to finish up.
Oh my gosh. This is so many. Oh, you're gonna add a bunch of stems to them too to confuse me?
What if we made this and then actually they were eighth notes? Does that change a thing?
I'm still looking at just the note heads.
Yep, still just the note heads. No problem.
Ooh, that one went down.
Yep,
Doesn't matter.
doesn't matter.
All right.
In fact, why don't we make this one over here, the last one a heart? That seems to change a lot. Nope, just kidding. Doesn't change a thing, right?
All right,
Let's
so
see.
I'm gonna go across and see if I can get them. G, A, B, G, B, heart. No, A.
There it is. Yep.
I
Exactly.
got confused for a second, but then I realized it doesn't matter what it looks like, it only matters where it is. Doesn't matter what, it only matters where. Right? For the letters, at least. Right?
Right. Mr. Biter, I think you're ready for our first 3 songs on recorder. Seems like you got these 3 notes down, and I hope you at home, you've practiced this as well, and you are ready to conquer these first few songs that we see.
If you weren't beating me in this video, watch the video again until you beat me all the time. Okay, go back and make it your goal to always beat me to naming every single note throughout the little tests that Mr. Ebsary gave me. As soon as you can beat me every single time, then you're really reading the notes well, okay? All right, and we'll be getting started with actual playing of recorder next week, all right? And so everybody will have your recorder in hand, and we'll start playing some songs in here and going back and forth on the videos. All right, bye guys.
Can't wait to see ya.